Hey, good evening, racing fans. Welcome to DM's live harness racing handicapping challenge. This is week 5 of the challenge. This will be the last week of this set of challenge, but we have George with us tonight. How you doing, George?
I'm doing great, Des. It's great to be back here.
That's good. You found that mute button.
I know that it took a while. It was surrounded by a lot of other buttons, though.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we should have a winning week this week, George. I think the odds are with us. We had a losing week last week.
Yeah,
We should make a comeback this week. How you feeling tonight about that?
feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I've assessed 3 different racetracks, so I think we have some good opportunities here to have a winning week.
I was thinking today, George, about what was your highest winning payout ever at the racetrack? Do you remember?
Yeah, like I would say probably my highest winning payout was about $1,200. It was a triactor, and
That's good.
yeah, tractor. No, tractors are very hard. But the thing is, I don't bet very many tractors because they're so difficult. I tend to just stick with exactors.
Was that for a $2 bet?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was I
the
was I was clicking my heels all the way to the exit.
you got to watch in those days. It's all cash at the track. You got to watch when you cash it in, right?
That's right. You know, one thing you don't want to do is ask somebody, "Do you have a change for 100? Anybody?" You know.
Yeah, I remember actually my highest win was actually earlier this year at the beginning of the year. I think it was this year or late last year, but it was a high five carryover mandatory payout night at Green at Woodbine, and I had bet a 20 cent pick five, like a high five, sorry, high five, so 5 horses in the same race, exact order. I think I bet something like $30 on the picks, but 20 cent payout, and so I made the bet, not thinking I would win. Went out for dinner, came home and checked my account, and there's like 2,500 bucks in there.
Wow,
So it was a $2,500 payout. It was quite amazing. So I didn't even
that
watch the
is
race
great.
live, which is cool. What about your most memorable win? Is it the same as that, or is it different?
I would say my most memorable win. This is going back to the 1980s, but at the time there was a horse called Saunders Storm. I'm not sure if you remember Saunders Storm, but he had
Sounds familiar.
a very interesting style of racing. What he would do was he would shoot out to the front and actually lead by like 25 lengths, and then he would die, and then like the whole pack would catch him. So my most memorable win was I remember one time Saunders Stormer was running. I knew how he raced. I bet $20. He was a 10-1 shot, and lo and behold, he shoots out. He's up by 20 lengths, and then as he's going to the stairs, the whole pack is catching him, and he's gasping for air, and he just wins by a nose, right? And everybody was right behind him, right? It's hilarious, right?
That's funny. That's
Interesting
funny.
strategy.
Yeah, I remember my most memorable. I think it was when we were probably around 17, 18. We went and my dad had given me $2 to bet on an exactor. Some, crazy horses. My dad was just like random. So, so we went to the track. I bet it for him, and it came in. It paid $300 for a $2 bet.
Wow,
So I remember getting the
wow,
payout in like fives and tens. And when I got home later that night, of course, in those days we didn't have phones or anything, right?
yeah,
So he didn't know who won. I didn't call him. It's not like you're in contact like you are today. So I remember
yeah.
walking home, and I think he was reading in bed, and I just took the money and I threw it at him in the air, like $300 of fives and tens. So that was awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, those are great moments, right? And like we all have those moments at the track, right? Like they really they stick with you for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go through the normal stuff here. Disclaimer, so what we're doing tonight is just for fun only. The picks we make are not intended to promote gambling or to be wagered on in any way. We don't place real dollar wagers during the program, and the broadcaster host guests assume no liability for any and all wagers placed by viewers during the broadcast. Uh, so the purpose of the challenge here, we're testing against the average fan. The average fan is someone who bets favorites, and so we're going to be making our live picks to see if we can beat the average fan tonight. So here's how we did last week. You can see through 4 weeks. So last week we lost 47.80. The average fan had a winning week, so we lost. The average fan won, right? And they won 12.60. So We're up almost $100, 99.56 through 4 weeks, and the average fan is down 105. So we're ahead of the average fan by $204.59. So this will be the last week of the challenge. So I'm sure we can hang on, but let's try to widen the gap.
I think the pressure's on. Like let's try to beat the average fan this year. By the way, do you have any images of a typical average fan that we can share with the viewers?
Yeah, so I just pulled up the average fan for this week. I found this guy. He's quite interesting. And you've heard the expression, George, from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, so this guy took that approach. His approach was to really ask the horse and the driver who's going to win the race. So let's
Okay.
watch it.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Are you gonna win? Just tell me. Make it easy on me. Hey, who's gonna win? Are you gonna win? Are you gonna win? I don't like your attitude. Pink, probably not. Green, are you gonna win? I like his outfit. Eight, you're gonna win. 9, you're gonna win. He looks like a stud. 4. Hey, number 10, you're gonna win. You look kind of fat.
All right, he broke up a bit there at the end, but I'm not sure how he did in the end. He asked every horse and driver if they were going to win the race. He said, make it easy on them. Just
Yeah.
tell me if you're going to win. That way I know who to bet. So not a bad strategy if they answer you, right?
Well, you know, well, like I think the important thing is you have to be able to speak horse. If he can speak horse, perfect. You can actually have a conversation and get the inside scoop on how the horse is feeling today.
I remember the days when you go home a loser and you really do believe that the drivers talk to each other and decide who's going to win, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's
So
for
it's
sure.
possible that they knew.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. And and actually, one very funny story I remember. There was one average fan. I think it was Woodbine, and I'm sitting beside this guy, right? And he's trying to figure out, which horse to bet. And like he notices one horse defecating, and he gets a bright idea. Hey, he's lighter now. I'm gonna go bet on him. I'm not kidding. It's a true story.
Did he win?
No, he didn't.
Okay, so the format tonight, we're going to bet on 5 races. Whatever races we choose, we're going to bet $12 per race for a total of $60, and the average fan will mirror our bets by choosing the favorites. Okay, we'll track our real-time performance on an Excel spreadsheet so we know how we're doing throughout the night. And at the end of the 5 races, we'll evaluate our performance. And tonight being the last night, we'll evaluate our performance overall. Okay, so I thought I'd throw in a quick lesson here. Well, where are we right now, George, with the tracks? Is there any coming up right now you want to tap into?
I'm looking at Rito right now, race number 9. I think we have a bit of time because race 8 is finishing. So like we do have time for some lessons.
Okay, so I thought I'd introduce some of our viewers are a little bit new to the program here. So I thought I'd introduce the types of bets that you can make. So when you hear people talking about the different types of bets, you know what they're talking about. So the first 3 are just kind of straightforward bets: win, place, and show. So win is the horse must win the race. Place must mean the horse finishes in the top 2 positions, so first or second. And show, the horse must finish in the top 3 in one of the top 3 positions, so first, second, or third. So win is going to pay you the most money. Place and show, the payouts generally drop as you go from win to place to show. Okay. If you hear someone say they're betting the horse across the board, then they're usually betting a win, place, and show on the horse, hoping that it comes in somewhere in the top 3. The next set of bets here are they're kind of exotics, is what they call them. And the first one is an exactor, where you have to pick the top 2 horses in the exact order, so first and second. A quinella is picking the top 2 horses, but it could be first or second and second and first. So you just got to pick the top 2. A triactor, you have to pick the top 3 horses in order, and a superfecta is the top 4 horses in order, and then a high 5 is the top 5 horses in the exact order. That's a very tough bet. That was the one I was talking about earlier, where I won $2,500 for a 20-cent bet. After that, you get into multi-race picks. So a daily double is picking winners in 2 consecutive races. Then you have pick 3, pick 4, pick 5, all the way up to like a pick 7, where you have to pick 7 winners in consecutive races. So very, very difficult. What you'll see when you go, whoops, when you go to the races or HPI bet, you'll see carryovers. And what we mean by carryovers is that the tracks carry over the funds. So a lot of the tracks, when they have pick sixes, things like that, if nobody wins it, the pot gets carried over. Sometimes if nobody wins it outright, a certain percentage of the pot gets paid out and the rest gets carried over. So what you want to look for is the mandatory payout days. So as the pots get really big, you can see, Gulfstream has 209,000, Aqueduct 187. Those are thoroughbred tracks, but eventually there's a mandatory payout day. And that's when you get a really, really good value for your bets because they got to pay out all the money. And that's when everybody pours in their money trying to win the pick six or the high five. So something to keep in mind if you like betting lotteries and things like that. It's usually pretty good odds. Okay, so where are we going to go first, George?
I was thinking of trying a Redo Carlton does.
Okay, so Rio Carl.
Race, yeah.
Oh, it says race 8 is off.
Yeah, like unfortunately, I like the number 1 in race 8 and actually won. Number 1 won, but anyway, so we missed him. But let's try. Let's try maybe race 9 or the other options would be Dover or Hoosier.
Yeah, we also have Flamborough coming up here in 0 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't really handicapped Flamborough. I mean, I spent a bit of time on Hoosier, and actually Hoosier. No, sorry, Redo. And Redo race 9 is actually a good one. There was a.
So we got we're gonna have 10 minutes here, but. So is there anything else we can take a look at?
So why don't we look at Flamborough is going any time now. We may not have enough time to do a Flamborough one.
Yeah, Woodbine. I mean, we can look at it for fun. It looks like a good value race, but let me pull it up here.
Well,
just we can take a look for fun. Doesn't mean we have to bet.
Okay.
So
once again, the caveat is, and I think I mentioned this last week, our system just does not work very well at Woodbine. I'm not sure why, and that's usually a track that I avoid betting.
Yeah.
We generally tear up tickets.
Let's take a look at this race here because you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses within 10%. So we got 4, 3, 9, 2, 7, and 8, all within 10%.
So it could be a value race.
Could be. Just for fun, we could look at it. But I mean, 4, 3, 9, 2, 7, 8. Let's take a look at the odds here.
Yeah.
4, 3, 9, 2. So 2 is paying 17 to 1, 15 to 1. And 2 is it's not terrible. I mean, 625. It's within about 4%.
So and he actually has a good driver on, Bob McClure.
Yeah, good driver. So this is probably the highest value we're going to see in this race.
Yeah.
Is number 2 Hyde. So I would say number 2 is probably our best value here, and so 439, and maybe the 3.
I think so too. Yeah.
So if we were going to do this for fun, we could put what's the 7 pay? 7's 3 to 1. Yeah, I think putting money on the 2 for fun would be probably the best value bet
probably.
Here.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to bet.
Oh, Des, I'm actually looking. I'm actually looking at the. I mean, this is race is already done, but unfortunately we missed Rideau race 8. The system had 1-5, and so 1-1. It was a 1-5 exactor, but hey. It's okay.
How much
we'll
did
get the
pay?
Next one.
How much did it pay?
Let me take a look here. It's a 3180 exactor.
Oh man,
Wow.
you said we had a lot of minutes, but we didn't, I guess.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, but Rudo race number 9. There's actually one that I like as well, and I think it's about 5 minutes to post on for race
Okay,
9.
all right. So let's take a look at Rito. So we'll just
Okay.
watch Mohawk
What? Yeah,
for
yeah.
or yeah.
Let's watch the Woodbine race. The good value bet.
Let's
I think
go
it's
to
number 2.
Rito and just make sure we have our bet entered anyway.
Okay, so I'm looking at Rito right now, and the one, the ones for race 9, the one that I like is 1, and they an exactor 1 with 2, 4, 5 maybe. And they just took out some. I just want to check out some of the odds here. Wow, 1 is it's still starting, but 1 is 15 to 1. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not gonna stay. What? Oh, number
Yeah,
4 is my brother George. That's got
it's a class horse.
some ring to it.
Hey,
George,
hey, could be the George connection maybe,
maybe so.
eh?
Okay, so yeah, so you're thinking it looks like 1 and 2 are pretty tight in the system, right? Just the driver is kind of separating them. A little more class on the
Yeah,
1. Did you look at the races between 1 and 2? And it's a pretty tight value race here, George.
it is. It is.
One, two, three, four, five are all in it.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good payout here.
Yeah, I think we got to maybe do multiple exactors here just to
Yeah,
cover.
but once again, like we talked last week, post 1.5 mile track. It's such a huge advantage to have that post, right? Like you'll be in the top 4,
So
right?
Rito is a 5/8, I think. Five
Oh,
eighths
is it
money.
5/8? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, okay.
Okay. So I mean, the odds, we got to wait for these odds to change, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to
Shall we
stay.
flip? Shall we flip to the Woodbine race and just see what's going to happen there? Because it's a minute. It's actually 0 minutes to post.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll pull it up here on the screen.
Okay. Yeah. So the odds 4, 3, 9, 2. Let's take a look. 4 is 2 to 1. 3 is 5 to 1. Wow. 2 is 24 to 1. Wow. Yeah, that's quite a value bet for number 2, 24 to 1. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd put my $12 on him, but
No.
can you think of
Well, maybe some exactors
with him on the
with
bottom, maybe.
exactly. So let's see what the favorite is number 4. Okay, and this who's driving number 4, Scott Young. What kind of driver?
So what if we took 4 and maybe 2 guys on top, 2 guys on the bottom?
4 with 4 with 2, 3 maybe.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like I mean, definitely the 3.
Yeah.
So maybe the 3 with the 2 7, and then or 3 and 7 with 2, and then 2 with 3 7. That's what I'm thinking.
So 2 with 3 7 and 3 was okay. Let's do that.
You
Six
want to
bucks.
do
It's
it?
$6. $6.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Well, okay. We're 0 minutes to post. Let me just pull it up here. Time wise, yeah, we still have time. They're actually approaching the starting gate. So if you want to put it in, we do have time to
All
put
right,
it
we're
in.
gonna do it.
Okay.
So $3 exactor. We're gonna do 2 with 3 and 7.
Yeah.
Starting
And we're
gate is
gonna
rolling. First race field
do
heading up to it now. We're on
three
the
and
trot for the
seven with
Thursday opener.
2.
First of 10 dashes. This kicks off that $100,000 guaranteed pool. Early
Yep.
pick
They're
five
going. They're
wager.
going
Rolling
now.
doubles, rolling pick threes offered throughout tonight's card as well. 8 to 5 in favored now. 2 to 1 in this first race is for Levesque's Muscle Girl. Third lifetime start.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Celebrated back-to-back wins over London's half miler and still fits in the non-winners have won as a result of racing for the lower purse over in London.
It's freezing up on me here. Okay, here we go.
Yep. I see it. Okay, two's up.
It's just freezing on me here. Sorry.
I'm actually watching it on my screen, Des, and two's actually leading.
Yeah, I see him there. He's coming in. Hey, it's a good start, eh?
He's slowing it down, too.
Very good start.
Okay, so
Here comes 3. So we have 2 with 3 and 7, 3 and 7 with 2.
yep,
This is nice. Yeah. 2 looks all right.
yeah, he's hanging in there.
It's a value
Very,
play.
it's a very gentle jog he's doing. Like
Everybody's jogging here. What is this, like a 101 half?
I know. Oh, Jesus.
59 and 1.
The half is 59 and 1. Yeah, these are trotters, right?
Yeah, that was a slow half. I mean, it was like a 30 and 1 second quarter. It seems slower, eh?
It does seem slow, yeah.
All right, so I mean, definitely wasn't. Two's kind of. Two's not
Dude's kind of
keeping up.
dying, it looks like. He looks like he's dying.
Yeah, he's not keeping up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna be a 3-7.
Do we have 3-7? We have 3-7. Right?
No, we have 3 and 7 with 2.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, 2 did okay. Yeah, he's fading now. Yeah, 3 looks strong though.
Yeah.
All right, 310 or something. Looks like 310.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's flash to Rito. This is the actual bet that I'm interested in.
Yeah, okay. Is Rito starting? So what is the bet there?
We
What
have a
is
bit.
the
Boy,
bet?
I like. It is. I'll tell you. It's 1 with 2-4, and then just look at
Woo
the odds
Shark is
here.
the 3.
Oh, one
Tyler
one
Jones
one
for
is a
Rachel
favorite, but
Burns.
2 and 4 exactor.
Okay, so what is it that you want to do? Rito.
Well, like I was thinking. Well, like I was thinking. Well, like the top, like the top 4 horses are 1, 2, 4, 5. So just looking at the odds, so, one, like 1, 2, 4, 5 are all close, right? So there isn't really a clear favorite here because all the horses are quite comparable. So
The
maybe
1 is
we
now
can
the
do
favorite.
one is not a favorite. So maybe like we can do an exactor around the 1.
Yeah, it looks like the 4 is or the 2 is better value. I mean, it's like 2 points
Yeah, no,
behind.
for sure, no, for sure. Like a 1, 2, 1, 4. Let me see
So
how
how
much it
about
pays.
2 and 4, or yeah, 2 and 4 on top of 1, and 1 on top of 2 and 4.
So sorry. So one with 2, 4, and 2 with 1, 4. You said?
No, 1 with 2, 4, and then 2
Yeah,
and 4 with 1. So we
two,
got
4 with.
1 finishing
Oh,
first or
I see.
second.
I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I like. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So we got do the same kind of bet we did here.
By the way, did our last one count, or is it just kind of a theoretical bet?
Well, we did count it, so we'll put it in. You know,
Okay.
we should have just done a win on 2 and a win on 3.
Yeah. What did 3 pay, by the way?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll check. Hold on. Let me check here. No,
So,
it's not official yet.
so
Go ahead.
George, what about the 5, Prince Giovanni? He's pretty good speed.
Yeah, like I think including him in an exactor would be a good idea, and he'll add some value.
So, I mean, we could go. Do we like him over the 4 or not? I mean,
Let me just take a look. The look here
he has a
between
little
4.
more class.
The only problem with 5 is the driver isn't that good.
He has speed, doesn't he?
I'm just taking a look here. Yes, he does have speed. So you know what? Let's go for him because I'd rather have somebody with speed.
So we'll cut out the 4 and we'll put in the 5. So 1 with 2
Yeah,
5 and 2 and 5 with 1.
yeah,
How's that?
I think that's good.
All right. Okay, so Woodbine.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the program, like the Riddle program, and I like 5 better than 4.
Yeah, okay.
He definitely has speed. His last
So
race,
yeah, the 3 paid 5 to 1 last race, George.
really, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
should have
pretty.
done.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's
Yeah.
the nature of handicapping and betting.
So the
So,
4, I mean, the 4 never he came in third, I think. Let's see. No, he didn't come in at
no.
all. So the fan would have had 4 with 3 7 and then 3 7 with 4.
Right.
Is the
Okay.
race going yet?
I'm just checking right now. Not yet. We it says 0 minutes to post, but the horses are not at the starting gate yet.
Okay. So I'll just fill
So
this
we have a
in.
bit of time.
We all
So
lost.
what are our bets again? So I can just record
So
them.
we got 1 with 2 and 5, and then 2 and 5 with 1. So 1 is going to be first or second, 2 or
Yeah.
5 in the other
Okay.
position.
Okay. I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. 5. Five's a good horse. I mean,
Okay, so I'm going to put that in here. So we got 1 with 2 5, 2 and 5 with 1. So they're not at the gate yet. I see the cars there, so we'll wait here.
yeah.
So 3 is the favorite.
3. Hmm.
Hmm. Who's that?
The 3 is Who's Stark. That's the name of the horse. And the driver is 11% winner. And he's not. I mean, he's not that impressive, at least to my eye, right? 3 to
Yeah.
warrant being favored. I mean, like his last race, he was parked 2 turns and he finished 4th.
Okay, so what's coming up next so we don't miss it? All the races are happening at the same time.
I know. That's a problem.
That's crappy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, like Dover. Yeah, you know what? I think the next race should be Dover because Dover just finished right now. So by the time we're finished with Carlton, I think we'll be ready for the next Dover race.
All right, so here we
Okay,
go.
so let's kind of focus on Carlton right now.
So we got 1 with 2 5, 2 and 5 with 1. We need 1
That's
definitely in the top 2.
Yeah. Here we go.
Is he a fast horse, the one, George?
Yeah, he's got some speed.
Oh, he's got a good start here. Yeah, 1 looks like 5. Yeah, we got 5. 5 good speed by the 5. The 1's got the pocket.
Yep. Yep.
2 is 4th right now. The 3 looks like he's going to the top, though. It's the favorite. So you got to park him at least a turn here. He parked the whole turn anyway.
The 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 5's going around him. Wow, the 5 must have a lot of horse tonight. Very interesting move, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
So the halfway point, it's 3-5-1.
Yeah. No, it's 5-3-1. Five's in
Oh,
pawn.
sorry, 5-3, 5-3-1. Yeah,
5-3-1-2. So
and
our
actually
guys
two,
are.
actually two's fourth.
Yeah, he's boxed though. One's got to come first over here. Two's on the rail, third on the rail. So not bad. I mean, one,
Well,
hopefully
he's parked out.
one has the horse here, right? Looks,
That's what it comes.
four's got the cover behind the one, so he might be dangerous. The one is not gaining, George.
No, well, it's not good. He's
No.
dying. I think it's going to be two. Actually,
Three's coming back on here, so looks like five. It might be a 3-5 or a 3-4.
wow. Who's the guy on the inside?
Five's winning right now. Two's coming up the inside. Four on the outside. That's your horse,
Okay.
George the horse.
Hey, we missed the opportunity.
All right, so it's
Yeah.
4-3. We wouldn't have had it either way if we concluded the four instead of the five.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's turn that off, and we can switch back to. So where are you going?
Actually,
Where are we going next?
we have time for Hoosier if you want to quickly
Yeah,
go
let's
to
take
Hoosier
a look
next.
at it.
Yeah. Okay. Hoosier race 3. They haven't gone yet, so we do have time to look at it.
I think I have some analysis on that.
I think I have some too as well.
Okay, so we've got 10% cut line. This is actually a good race because the horse that's actually quite good here is Jill's Lucky Lady, I think, with speed out of the 8 hole. Candy's Desire has won a few races, but the 8 is a
Right.
classic horse. He's won at this class, and he actually beat the 5 last time, or a couple of races
Oh, did he?
ago. Yeah.
Okay.
So the 8 to me in the system isn't showing up well, but I think it's a pretty good horse. So
Well, but the thing is, I mean, post 8, unless you have a lot of speed,
he has a
it's a
lot
really
of
tough.
speed. A lot of
Oh,
speed.
does he?
Yeah, a lot of speed.
Okay.
He'll
So
be
the
at the
driver.
front. He'll be at the
The
front.
driver is okay. Well, he's not a great driver either, but
So I mean, looking at the exactors, George, you got like 8 with 4-5. That's pretty good. I mean, 79 and 44, and then
8 with
maybe
4-5.
5 with 4-8.
Okay. So sorry. You're saying 8 with 4-5 and 5 with 4-8. Okay.
What do you think?
Let me just look at the odds here. 8 is 4-1. 5 is 5-2. And 4 is 4. I think either way, it could be a pretty decent exactor. I think just let me look at the.
The 8 is
How
very
about
fast.
10? How about 4? Well, no,
Yeah,
like
4.
you
We
said,
got
4.
4.
How
8
about
with
2
4-5.
actually?
5 with 4-8.
How about 2? It's got a
I
good post.
I think that your 2. No, 2 didn't impress me. 2 didn't impress me.
He's 40-1.
Yeah, I know.
And he's got a top driver too.
I just didn't. Looking at his lines, he didn't do anything in his lines there, and he's fourth in the system. I know, but he's not that close. The 8 to me, for some reason, didn't rate well in the system. I think it's a class thing, but he's been
Yeah.
winning at this class, so it doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
So
Now,
I think the 8 will go to the front, is what
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
okay. Well, if you're bullish on the 8, let's go with the 8.
So I'm saying 8 with 4-5, 5 with 4-8. Okay.
Okay. 8
Okay,
with
the
4-5.
race is off.
Okay.
Then
The race
comes
is
a
off.
blood in,
5
blood
with
out, Sweet
4-8.
Talking
Okay.
Gypsy. They pass
Let's
the
do
half
that.
at
I just want
58
to check
and
to see
1
what they
with
pay.
Full Moon Martha dictating the tempo here. Now to the outside, Delightful Summer
8
looking to
with 4,
liven
5
that
was
pace.
not.
Rockin'
8
Phoebe
with
finds
4 is
herself
90.
locked in
8 with 5 is
behind.
32.
Jill's Lucky Lady is well
And
played.
5 with
There, second over
4 is
drafting with cover
22. 5
fourth.
with 8 is
Down on the inside,
27.
fifth is
Okay.
Janie L. To the outer flow,
It's got to
Beach
be there.
Passage.
He's
Third
got to
over in
go,
sixth.
and like he's got to get a good
Eternal
position.
Bliss down on the inside,
Oh,
buried in
it's
the
already
seventh.
off.
Candy's Desire to the
Oh,
outer
it's going.
flow.
Okay.
Front
8
end
is
is tightly
cover on
packed
the
here as they
outside.
arrive at the 3
He's swinging into the stretch right
Quarter
now.
mile marker 127 and 4. They make the turn. Full
Here
Moon
comes
Martha
8.
eyeing the upset here. To the outside, Lightfall Summer
Here comes
dropping
the 8.
back now. So Jill's Lucky Lady off her back and out of the center of
And
the
the
track.
5
Here
is
comes
coming.
Beach Passage and widest of all, Candy's
Well, going a long
Desire.
stretch, my
With
goodness.
less than a 16th to go. Rockin'
It's
Phoebe
coming.
through. Rockin' Phoebe to
No,
take
he's
the lead.
not.
Jeannie L into the passing
Whoa,
lane.
here we
Out
go.
of the center of the track, it's Candy Desire
Oh,
coming
what
to
a
the
close
wire.
race.
Rockin' Phoebe,
Oh,
Candy's
what was it,
Desire,
5-8?
and Beach Passage
3-5.
on the line together in 158
Sorry?
and 1.
3-5.
3-5, okay.
Looked like 3. I don't know if 5 or 3, but it was 3 and 5.
Okay.
3, let me just see. 3. Rockin' Phoebe had speed. See the 3 coming up the inside here?
Yeah.
So that the horse is there at the wire, and then the 5's really wide. 8 just didn't have a kick there at the end. He had
Yeah.
great position. The 4 is terrible.
Unofficial winner of the 5, Candy's
Oh, the 5
Desire.
took it.
Second, number 3, Rockin' Phoebe.
5-3.
Third of the 10, Beach Passage.
Okay.
Fourth and 9, Full Moon Martha. 5, 3, 10,
So the
9,
system did pick the
unofficial.
5. The system did have 5 as
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, we had him on this one of the exactors, right?
Yeah.
Definitely a good closing horse. Good horse.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're down again.
Pressure's on.
Just checking here if I. Okay, I think we're back.
Yes, we are back. Okay, so you've actually done. So 5 is scratched as on Dover, so it's 2-4-3.
Okay, so yeah, 5 at Dover was a bit of a problem. That horse was run on mile tracks, Meadowlands, coming to the half mile. I wasn't going to bet him. I was afraid the horse would break or something, but he's scratched. So I would think here the Trojan Banner is actually probably pretty good pick here.
Yep.
What do you think?
His odds are 5-1 so far, and
Yeah.
The heavy favorite is number 3.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
3 too. I mean, 2 with 3-4, something like that is probably pretty good bet. Sunny at the Beach, interesting horse. The number 1 horse has speed, so definitely should pound out of there. It should be in the top 3 with 1, 2, and 4, right?
Definitely.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe maybe a 2-4, 2-1, something like that. 2-3. I don't know.
2 with 1, 3, 4, maybe.
2 with 1, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's see what that pays.
It's not that much. 29, 14, and 19.
Yeah.
3-1 pays well. 45. So what do you think? 2 with maybe a 2 with 1 and 3, and a 3 with 1 and 2. Do we drop the 4?
Like that. 2 with 1, 3, and a 3 with 1, 2 is good.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. So we've got. So let me just pull up our spreadsheet here. So what race is that at Dover? Race 10?
Race number 10, yes.
So we're gonna do a 2 with 1 and 3. Do you want to do? How much do you want to put on that? Maybe $4?
Yeah, $4.
Like $4 each.
Yep.
And then the other one we'll do a $2. The 4 with 1 and 2.
You don't want to put in let me see where the 4 is in the system here. Hold on.
4 is
Does
3.
the 4 beat the 3 in the system? Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, that's right. So four with 2-3. The second one.
4 with 1 and 2 is what we're going
Four
to
with
throw
one,
Sunny
2.
on the beach as value.
Okay.
So we've got 2 with 1 and 3 and 4 with 1 and 2. What do you think?
Yep, that's good. Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that, racing fans. We seem to have lost our live stream here for a couple of minutes, so glad to see we're back on.
So Des, we're doing a 2 hour exact. No, the exactor 2 with 1, 3 and 4 with 1, 2. Right.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got 2 with 1, 3, or 2 with 1, 4 we were going to do,
Oh, 2 with 1, 4. Okay,
and then 4 with 1, 2, right?
that's right.
Yeah, let me fix that.
So sorry, 2 with 1, 4 and 4 with 1, 2. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are they paying? So 2 with 1, 37, with 4, 28. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
2, 4 is actually very good value. Oh, sorry. No, we were doing 2 with 1, 3, weren't we, George?
That's what I thought initially. Yeah.
And then we're doing 3 with 1, 2, right?
We're not putting 4 in.
No, I thought we thought we dropped 4. 4 had a bad
Okay.
race last week.
Okay. So 2 with 1, 3 and 3 with 1, 2. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 was bad last week. So it looks like it's losing its form.
Okay. Okay. So it's 2 with 1, 3 and what was the other one?
3 with 1, 2.
3 with 1, 2. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. It does.
Okay, so
Okay, let's see. Are they starting here? Let's take a look here. Hold on.
it's still 0, but yeah, so we need this one. We need a 2-1. That'd be nice, or a 3-1. 2-1 or 3-1 would be great.
Yeah.
The one's got speed, so he might just luck out into a pocket.
Yeah.
Three's got a kick, not necessarily speed, so it could be like 2-1 all the way around, and then 1 come up the inside.
We just gotta hope that 4 doesn't get in there. That's all.
Well, 4 is definitely going to kick in the stretch. I mean, last week he was one of our in that value race. Remember, he almost won it.
Mm.
He almost
Hmm.
beat the favorite at the end and came strong in the stretch. So expect a big push by 4 at the end, or by 3. Sorry, by 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4 late males losing their form because last week we saw tremendous speed 2 weeks ago, and last week nothing.
With the 4. Right.
Yeah, same class this week, so I don't know why we would think the horse would win this week after last week's performance. I mean, they may go, they
Yeah.
may change, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Well, like the 2 horse has got a good driver, and he's having a big drop in class. So, and he's got a good post.
Yeah. So let's see the chat here. What do you mean by horse having a kick but not speed? So that's a good question. That's from Alex. And when we talk about speed, we're talking about the first part of the race. So does the horse leave the gate well and get to the first 2 or 3 positions heading into the first quarter mile? When we talk about kick, that is speed at the last quarter. So coming from the back, and we call it a kick, is speed from the back of the pack and coming up in the stretch and catching those horses that are at the front. So that's like what we call a late kick. So that's what we mean by that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Looks like we got a bit of a delay still, George.
For the race, take a look here. Yeah, they haven't. Well, actually, the car's approaching, so I think they'll be starting shortly. Yeah, the horses are coming now. All right. I think we need a winner. We haven't had one in a while, so I think it's there. We go.
We won a 2-1, right? Or
2-1 would
3-1. 2-1 or 3-1. That'd be
2-1 or
our
3-1. Yep.
2-3 doesn't pay much. 3-2 doesn't pay much.
Okay. Here we go.
We'll let the announcer call the race here.
Mm-hmm. So if we can get 2-1 all the way around, I think that'd be great. Oh, if we
Yeah,
didn't
we,
have a good
we
start.
definitely want the 1 to leave here.
Oh, darn it. Oh, the 4 went, eh?
Oh, there goes Late Mail and
And
Sweet
the
Rock.
6
They
as
leave
well. Not good.
together toward the inside. That's Sunny at the beach, right alongside. Moving up,
Yeah,
trying
so
to
the
get into
4
third.
went back to their
The
previous
Forest,
form,
followed
which
by the
was to go to
Trailers.
the front.
GWT and
Yeah.
Bettor, they make their way around
I mean,
the
we
turn.
knew he had speed,
That's Late
but
Mail coming out with a
Okay.
two-lane lead.
Well, I
Sweet
think the
Rock is there.
2's brushing
Trojan
up
Banner
here.
got away third, but not for long. Trojan Banner's out of third to go up after the lead.
Come on, get him up.
26 and 2/5 for the leader, Late Mail. But Trojan Banner now comes on the
Okay.
outside. Trojan Banner's
So
up to
2's
take the
up.
lead. Late Mail back to second. Sweet Rock is back to third. And fourth is Sunny at
now
the
Late
beach
Mail
around
had
the
the
two
trip
lanes. Here's
last
Prince
week,
of the
George.
Forest, followed
Didn't
by
do
the
anything,
Trailers.
so.
GWT and Beach Art.
Yeah.
They make the way into the clubhouse turn, approaching the half. The leader now is Trojan Banner. Late Mail back to second. Sweet Rock to
One's got to
third.
go first over
Sunny
it.
at the
Does he
beach
have the
is
horse
still
to do
fourth,
that?
2 lengths in front of Prince of the Forest.
Well, they actually saved
At
the
the end
turn,
are
right? So if
GWT
he
and Beach
pulls
Art,
now,
54 and 2/5.
it'd
They
be
make the way
okay.
up the back
Yeah,
stretch
it's
now,
just
heading
Come
straight
on.
toward
away.
three
You got the
quarters.
Pop
1
him out
and
there.
Trojan
the
Banner
1
followed
and the
by Late
3.
Mail. Sweet Rock is there third. Nothing yet from Sunny
6
at the
is
beach.
parking
Coming to
out,
the
right?
outside, here comes Prince of the Forest,
No,
followed by GWT and Beach
Somebody's
Art.
coming in
They
the
make the
outside.
way
Who
into the
is that?
far
that's
turn.
3.
Trojan Banner, Late
Okay.
Mail. Here's Prince of the Forest
Yeah, 1's
racing up on
getting
the outside
boxed
into
here.
third. Sweet Rock forced to wait fourth. Trying to follow outside is GWT.
All right. Come with that 2-3.
Jammed up
3
Sunny
looks
at the
pretty
beach,
good.
followed by the
Oh my
trailer
goodness.
Beach Art, who
I
comes
hope he
Three's
out.
doesn't
got a
take.
lot
Oh,
of
Three
late
quarters
kick
actually,
here. Threes are late
actually,
kick.
3-2 would be good. Actually,
122
3-2 would
and
be good. Let's
1/5 coming
go.
toward the top of the stretch.
Come on with
Trojan
that
Banner
throw.
comes off the
Get that
turn with
guy
the
out of
lead.
there.
It's Trojan Banner. Late Mail try the inside as they straighten away. Trojan Banner, Late Mail, Sweet Rock also trying to fit down in there. Coming toward the wire. Trojan Banner's got
Oh
it.
Oh, two.
man,
Trojan Banner, Late Mail, and Sweet Rock.
Late Mail.
150 and 1.
2-4. I think we wrote that down originally when we took it.
I don't think that counts if you write it down.
Yeah, and what did 2-4 pay? Let's see here.
$24.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hmm.
I mean, the guy had a good race the 4. He went. He did what he should have done.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the 1 was poor. The 3 didn't close at all.
No, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we followed exactly the system there, we probably would have had that bet, right?
Yeah.
2-4. It was well, yeah, with the 5 being scratched, the system had 2 with 3 and 4. So
That's right.
okay. So I didn't get it. So George, we're down to our last wager here.
Oh my goodness.
Haven't had a winner
Is
tonight.
this the 5th race already?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we
Okay,
can
well
do we
let's.
can do a couple more probably, but in terms of the
Yeah,
system,
but I think we're out of money though. Are we?
yeah, well, yeah, we could be.
Okay, let's take a look. What's coming up? Redo race 10. Let me see if there's anything good here. So check out redo race 10.
Rito race 10. Okay.
829 is what the system picks.
Yeah, Alex thought the 3 looked good. He should have, he looked good coming the corner. That's the horse with the late kick. He should have done
Yeah.
well. He just didn't have his kick there tonight.
Uh-huh.
So the system is showing at Rito 8 with 2-9.
In the winner's circle, 2
Yeah.
Trojan Banner.
8's
5
20 to
left-time
1
horse
so
by
far. It's
Bettor.
22 to 1. And there's two
Full out
scratches. A 5 and
Robertson
7 are
Calusi,
scratched, so
Joanne
8
Winning
has
King,
got
trained
post
by Tim
6,
King Jr. They have
That's
a
pretty
victory
good.
by Tim
which
Teeter,
is
5
pretty
winners
good.
tonight
And
for Tim
the
Teeter.
driver,
3
well, he's not
fighting
a great
victory for Tim
driver.
King Jr.
Jacques
150 and 1/5
Boudouin.
lifetime mark Trojan Banner.
So you got 8 with 1-2-9. Look at those exactors, George.
Yeah.
How does he
This
look
is
in
our
the
chance.
How does he look in the program?
Exact is 1760
Oh,
traffic,
let me take a look.
8160.
Right, hold on. We're talking race 10, right?
Yeah.
What's the class here?
Nightclub Handle.
Oh, he's already gone, George.
What do
Race
you mean
is
he's already
off.
gone? Oh, the race is
Race is
already
off.
gone. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Should we watch it?
Yeah.
So it was
I brought it up on the screen here.
okay. Eight's fourth, 35 to 1. No, but he's not moving though.
No.
Or is he second? Is he second? I think he's second. It's
He's
2-8.
second right now?
He's second, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He was leading.
I think we said 2-8 and 8-2 and with a bunch of other exactors.
We had 8 with 1-2-9, I think,
Hmm.
depending on who was scratched, right?
Yeah.
35 to 1.
2 looks pretty good. Looks pretty strong.
There's the 9. Okay.
I think nine's dying. I think it could, eight still is in there.
You could get a 2-8, right?
Yeah.
Not that we have the bet here, but looks like it could be a 2-8, or that would be a big payout. No.
No.
2-3.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
So where are we?
Okay, let's take a look, see what's coming up. Okay, Dover Downs, we have 6 minutes to race at 11, so maybe that's the one. That could be our last one.
Oh, we've got Q's Cruise in this one.
Who was that guy again? Just
Q's
refresh my memory.
Cruise. He was the number 1 horse in that race that we didn't like. I didn't like him, remember? And he didn't. He came in like 4th. He was one of the favorites.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I'll bring it up here. You can see. So you can see who's in the race. Q Cruise. Calvin K was the long shot we bet that week, George, for
Right,
value,
right,
if you remember.
right.
Good speed.
Yeah.
Good speed. Tiger Thompson is a horse we bet last week as well.
Mm-hmm. So 6-5-4-1. Let's see what the odds are here. 6-5. Wow. 4 and 1. 5 is 7 to 1. 4 is 15 to 1.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that 5 would provide value. Now, 6 is definitely dropping down. He was in 20,000. Now he's in the 12,000. That's a big drop. So he's more suited, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 1 is moving up. The 2 is moving up.
Yeah, that's quite a big class drop for the 6.
3 is about the same. So the 4 is moving up, So the 5 is dropping down as well. The 5 was also in that $20,000 race. So the 5 has been
Right.
very competitive. I mean, the horse should be extremely competitive at this level. He came third on a $22,000 race. So I think the 5 is just as competitive as the 6, maybe more so.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, for sure. I'm actually looking at his previous races, right? And, a couple of seconds. He's got a third, a fourth, a first. So yeah, definitely. I think this is his class actually.
Yeah, I would say so. So
Yeah.
I think having 5 on top is probably pretty good
Mm.
here.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. So
So
we're
yeah, I mean, I would.
so
'Cause 5 has speed, so we know he's going to get up. 6 doesn't have the speed to get up from the outside, I don't think.
five S speed. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So I would say maybe 5 with 1/6,
Five with. Let me take a look here. Five.
with 4/6 maybe, or 5 with 1/6.
Um, I like the one in there because yeah, I mean the one is going up, but I think he's won two in a row. So his form is pretty good, and his times are pretty good.
Which one?
One.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, we got to look at the price. If he's 8 to 1, I think we just put a win on him.
On number five, eh?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get more money than you are splitting on an exactor. I
Yeah,
can't see
yeah.
him.
Let me just take a look.
I mean, he's probably dropped to about 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
I would think he's not going to be 8 to 1.
Mm,
He's 8 to 1.
yeah,
That's a
I'm just looking at
huge
the.
value bet.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the Dover tote board now. I think he's dropped to 6 to 1, right? So
Oh, okay.
okay. So we'll see what happens.
So we could do the 146 or
Just take a look here.
$4, 5 with 146, or
So
just a win on the 5,
so five with 1 4
146.
6. Okay. Yeah, I like the five with 1 4 6. Let's just see what those pay.
I'm showing 34, 26, 24.
Okay.
But
That's pretty good.
if we put $12 to win on him, we're going to win more money.
Hmm.
At 7 to 1, we're going to win more money. 6 to 1
Yeah.
now. So 6 to 1, you're going to win $72, which is the equivalent of having 5-1. But you would lose
Yeah.
on 5-4, 5-6. So it's, at 6 to 1, it's still worth just putting $12 to win on him.
A win bet.
Yeah, no exactor, right?
Yeah.
Just in case. So I think we just got to watch the odds here a little bit.
Yeah. He's right. He's currently at 6 to 1 right now.
So I'm going to enter that on the
Six is,
spreadsheet as so it's
so
door.
so you want to do a win bet on number five?
Well, we're either doing 5 with 146,
4 6, or a win bet
or
on
we're
five.
doing a win on 5, right?
Yeah.
So $12 win on 5 or a $4 exactor. Five with 146. Now, George, if we bring up the race, the introduction of the horses here, are you able to distinguish how the horse looks? You could decide who looks good.
Well, as I recall with some of my earlier reading, one positive sign of a horse is if he dabbles, and what that means is if he like flips his head like that, that means he's all pepped up and psyched up, ready to go. I mean, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I read that once, right?
All right, so let's see if our 5 is dabbling. Is that a dabble there?
Okay. Is that a dabble? Hold on, I'm just taking a look right now here.
Doesn't look like it.
It's not dabble. Okay, we better scratch from that, right?
No, nobody's dabbling. 6 and 7, no dabble.
And 8 Sicily, owned by Legacy Racing, Reginald Hazard, Vic Kirby.
Yeah, to me, 5 is definitely in this class. He's 9 to 2 now, so I think right now we stick with our exactor. 5 with 146. That makes sense.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. 5 with
5 with
146.
1.
Now, do we want to go cut one of
Yeah,
those
no, that,
horses out and go maybe $6 exactor, 5 with 1 and 6? Do we want to cut out the 4?
just let me see here. See which got to cut out.
4 is moving up,
4 is moving up, eh?
as is the 1.
4's got speed though, you know.
Does the 1
And
have speed?
yeah, and like because the 1. Oh no, sorry, the 1 has speed. Let me just check to see if the 4's got speed. Hold on here. Yeah, the 4's got speed as well. I don't know. I
We'll
think
stick
maybe we
with
should
what
do
we
5.
got.
Just keep it 5 with 1, 4, 6. Yeah.
All right, so that's race 5 for tonight.
Yep. Okay.
So Maria thinks Sicily's going to win. I think it's because she's Italian.
Oh, okay. Is that the Italian connection?
I think so. Could be the Italian. She could have insider
Okay.
info. There is some
Well, yeah. Unless
insider.
there's some doping stuff going on, maybe like the some less than scrupulous people could be encouraging the driver to do something.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the thing about Sicily, it definitely has speed, but I think it's going to be tough from the outside post with all the speed to get up, right?
It'll be very hard.
Very hard. So that's the nice thing about 5. Good speed and definitely at this class. So 4 to 1. I don't think the 6 has the speed to get up, and they might. They might, but if 4 and 1 have good speed, then
Yeah.
six could be your first over guy, which
Mm.
is what kind of what we want, right? So there's 5 dropping to 7 to 2, which we thought, right? Maybe 3 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
Now
3 to 1.
he's
Yeah.
now 3.5 to 1.
So we basically want a 5-1 exactor.
Yeah,
Or 5-1. Yeah.
yeah. 5
Or
5
a
ones
5-4 is okay too, but
55, 34, 21. Those are the payouts. So
mhm.
5-1, we got $110. So he's 3 to 1 now, George.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
He maybe end up as the favorite. We don't know. It's possible, right?
Yeah.
6 is definitely climbing. He was like 6 to 5. Now he's 2 to 1. Yeah, it's a tight race. I
Okay.
mean, to me, I don't think the 4 has got the
Okay.
class, but 5 or
Yeah.
6 should win it.
It'd be nice to leave on a positive note.
Yeah, but I don't think the average fan's doing too well either. If we go back to the average fan and who's your race? What was the Rito one that we bet? That was race number.
It was the favorite who won. Race was it 9 or 10, I think.
Just checking Dover race 10. Average fan would have done 2. Wait a minute. So 2 with 3, 4, and 3 with 2, 4. The average fan, he won the Dover race.
Oh, really? How much was the exactor for him?
So he would have done 2 with 3, 4, and 3 with 2, 4. I just want to check who the actual favorite was because they were both 6 to 5. So the favorite was number 2. So 2 with 3, 4, 4 with 3, 2. So he would have had $4 on that exactor.
What did it pay?
I think you said $24, right?
Oh, we're underestimating the average fan.
I just want to see what it paid. I think it was 2-4, right? 2-4 paid 1760, so 35.20. So they've got 35.20 there. Average fan's making a comeback, George.
Uh-oh.
Gate moving.
Maybe he knows how to speak horse. maybe we should learn horse.
All right, so we got the race going here. Here we go.
There we go. Come on, 5. 5-1.
We want 5 with 146. The 5's got to leave. We definitely want him to leave here.
Yeah, he's got to go.
I may bring in last week's fan to help cheer us on if we're ahead in the stretch here.
Okay, I think we need that.
We may need it, right? That guy had good rhythm last week, so
He did.
I'll bring him in around 3/4. Hopefully we're in front.
Okay, yep, you're right. The 5's going. Attaboy, 5.
Six
They're
is
off. There goes
going.
Calvin K out with
Check
Tiger
in there, boy.
Thompson.
Come on,
Sicily
man.
thought about leaving. David
Good
Bit
man.
takes back. Moving up is
All right.
Q's Cruz.
5,
They make way in the
4,
first
6.
turn.
That's 8 on
Calvin
the
K
outside there. He's
6
going to
is on
challenge
the
our guy, though.
outside. 6 is on
Tiger
the
Thompson
outside.
back
Who's
to
that,
third,
8? Oh,
racing for
Six.
fourth
that's
Sunday.
Maria's pick,
Sicily drops
Sicily.
in there fifth.
No, that's
Gets in
6.
front of Wichita Lineman. 3
Is that
lengths
6?
further
Oh,
back,
it's
both
6 on the
Jacob
outside,
Bay,
eh?
Guns Green
Oh,
Trail.
Oh,
dear.
geez,
They
Tiger
make their way by the
Thompson's
opening
coming up.
quarter, and
What is
Q's
that
Cruz
about?
up to get the lead, but
Oh, my
here
goodness.
comes Tiger Thompson,
That's not good for
26
us. 2
flat.
guys
They
circled
make
our
their way by
guy.
the stands, and Tiger Thompson up to get the lead.
Yeah, that guy
Q's
Darn.
Cruz is back to second now.
he
Third,
didn't
Calvin
win last
K.
week. He came second.
That's
A lower
Sweet
class.
Sundays in
It
fourth,
means our
racing
guy's
fifth,
going to have to be
Sicily.
first over. But the thing is,
Wichita
hopefully
Lineman
no
is
one's
next,
going to
followed by the
pull.
trailers.
I'm hoping
Both
nobody
Jacob
pulls, and
Bay
that way
and
we'll
at
only
the
be
end,
parked
John's
long
Green.
term.
Field races into the
So far,
clubhouse,
nobody's
turn on the
pulling.
right
Okay,
toward the half.
that's good.
And the leader, Tiger Thompson, Q's Cruz sits in
Okay,
second.
there
Calvin
we
K
go.
back in third. Racing in fourth, that Sweet Sunday. Sicily is
This
Okay,
is
but
good,
slow.
actually.
Oh,
This
this
is
one.
the half,
okay.
55 and 1/5.
It's a
Because
very fast half.
our guys should box the
55 in one
6.
half.
Our guys
He'll
should
make
box
way
Come
in
over
the
on,
toward
5, you
Matt
6.
better
Smith.
go.
Leading the
Don't
way is
go.
Tiger
Oh,
Thompson.
no, we're
Q's
boxed.
Cruz races in second. Calvin
Oh,
K early
man.
Oh,
leader by
Come
Jesus,
the
man. What
third.
did you
on.
do?
Making a move
You
up
see
on the
that? He's not a
outside
good
now.
driver.
Sweet
Like,
Sundays, followed by
God, these
Sicily.
guys.
The guy's
Sicily
class,
stays in,
you
coming to
know.
the
I
outside.
don't get
Should
that.
pop out now. Pop out.
We
Is he out
Wichita
now?
lineman enters the gap
No,
back
he's
to
out
both
now at
Jacob
least.
Bay, John's
Okay.
Green
Okay,
continues
okay.
to
All right.
trail. They make the
So
way
we got
into the
1 and
final
4
turn.
up there.
Tiger Thompson, 3 parts of the lane. Sweet Sundays up
We
in the
just got to
second
hope
one,
he's got some
23
kick.
and 1. They make the way over toward the top of the stretch. Tiger
No, I
Thompson.
think that
Sweet
core's opening
Sundays
up. Oh,
waiting
here he
inside.
He's got a
comes.
kick.
Cruz
He's
not
got a
waiting and
kick.
coming.
Come on,
3
5. Let's go.
wide is Calvin
Let's go. Let's go 5. Let's go 5. 6. 6-4, George. 6 cat the perfect trip, you know. Okay, that 6, the 4 screwed our race because the 5 had then didn't have the kick.
Yeah.
Didn't have the kick. I think the average fan may have won this race as well, George.
Really? Oh, I think so too. 6. No. Like I think the average fan would have had 6-5.
No, because we bet 3 horses, right?
Oh, okay. So,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
the
6
average
with 4, 5.
fan would have done. Let's see here. 6. Well, who was the favorite? 5 ended up at 2-1. Just seeing now. Oh, 6 was the favorite, so he would have done 6 with 1-4-5. So he definitely won.
$19.
$19 exactor?
Yeah.
So he had it twice.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6. No. Sorry. 6. Yeah, 6-4 was 19 actually.
All right. So the average fan. Stream again.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, not a good night, George, but our system, didn't do too bad. We would have had that race, but
yeah. You look for value though, right?
Yeah, you got to look for value. Okay, so we didn't have any winners here. So what did the average fan get?
Let me see. Look at the exact here. Hold on.
In the winner's circle, 6 Q's Cruise. 6-hole round jelly by
1920.
Yankee Cruiser, owned by Joe and Lily King, trained
Sicily
by Jim
came
King Jr.
third for Maria.
Driven to victory by Tim Tetrick, number 6 for Tim Tetrick. 4 training victories, Jim King Jr. 151-1.
So he got 19, he got 38.40 there.
Exact
38.40.
1920, try $130.80.
Okay, so George, the average fan is okay, let's go back to the average fan. So the Rito race, which one was that? Do you remember that one we bet? We bet one with 2.5.
Yeah, let me find it here. Hold on. Was there? We raised 10, I think. Hold on.
No, I don't think it was 10. Yeah, we bet
Race 9.
UF's Dragon race 9.
Was it race 9? Okay.
I don't
Double
think
Joe and Lenny
so.
King.
He was the favorite, yeah. So it would have been one with
Two. But the final was
Sicily was third.
4-3-5.
Down 458-26173.
4.35.
Upcoming 12th, no changes.
Yeah.
So
Exact
he
sum
would
of
have
$2
had
pick three. No
the
changes,
one
race 13, 14th, the final scratch, 8 play times over. Post time
One with
3,
3 and
4,
4.
and then 3 with
Yeah,
1, 4, right?
that's right.
So 1, 3 with 1, 4. So we're just filling this in just for the final results.
Sure, for completeness.
So Woodbine race 1, that result was what was the Woodbine race 1 result? Okay, so race 1 was 3, I think it was 3-10-7, so nobody won that one. And then who's your race 3? So the average fan in race 3 would have bet 5 with 8, 4 and 8, 5 with 4 and 8. Yeah, 5 with 4 and 8, and then 4 with 5 and 8. And the result was 5, 10. It was 5, 3, 10, I think, right? 5, 3, 10. So they didn't win that one either. So I just gotta pull up the spreadsheet here.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so the spreadsheet is up here. So the final in Dover race 11. What was the result there, George?
Oh, for Dover, let me just fire it up here.
Race 11. It was 6, 4, something.
Hold on, Dover race 11. Just give me a sec here. It was 6, 4, 8.
What about in race 10?
Race 10, it was 246.
Yeah, so okay, so we got the results here. So everybody can see on the screen. So the average fan actually won again. He won 1360 for a return of 22.7%. We lost our full $60 for a loss of 100%. So the average fan definitely closed the gap on us this week, George. So figure the average fan picked up $73.60. If we go back to our beginning here, let's just pull up the PowerPoint for a minute. So we were ahead by $204. So the average fan picked up $73 on us tonight. So we ended up winning the challenge by I think 130, right? Yeah, so I think we won by $130. So
Okay.
overall, I mean, we had three good winners in the first 3 weeks, but then hit a losing streak while the average fan turned it around. So anyway, words of advice, George?
It's very hard to pick winners and horses.
Yeah, I mean, if we purely went by the system tonight, we would have had the wins that the average fan
Yeah.
had.
And once again, like we talked about bias, right? And I think some of our subjective bias, I think, was kind of crept in the past 2 weeks. Especially this week, we didn't go with the numerical rating system, which is consistent and is not biased, and we kind of threw in our own gut feelings, right?
And
So
we've been watching these horses for the last 3 weeks, the same horses almost at Dover. So you start to build more biases, right?
yes,
Like, if you just started to look at the horse, you would say it has speed, but based on last week, it didn't have speed, so you would have thrown it
yeah,
out. Like, so
hmm
I think it's actually not good, maybe, to follow the same track and the
I
same
agree.
horses all the time. It's almost
I
better
agree.
not to know the horses and to start fresh, right?
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah. My thing of watching previous races, right? Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, like I had this one situation this week where there was two horses that I were running in a race. They were both incredible, like three wide, great stretch. The other guy first over, great stretch run. So like I bet him in an exactor box, and lo and behold, they're coming to the stretch and they just died. They just had nothing. So who knows? Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Let me turn off the thing here. So I tried to use the average fan to help us along there at the end. Didn't work though, but it was fun. You'll hear it on the replay.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, thanks George for joining the contest. I think next week, if we come back, we're gonna do something different, right? Maybe we'll look at we'll do a triactor contest or pick four
Sure.
contest, something like that, right? Something different. So maybe a triactor contest.
Yep.
Next challenge. Start to get our tractor
Sure.
skills in line. Also, the
That
pick
sounds
fours
good.
are fun. We can do a pick four based on the 10% cut line. It seems to work quite well on the pick
Yeah.
fours. So
Yeah.
we'll try to do a pick four, see if we can pull that one out. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank
Sounds
you.
good. So thanks everyone for the chat. But we'll come back with some exotic plays next week. Make it a little more interesting, a little more exciting. Go for some big payouts, some triactors, superfectas, and pick fours. So no win, place, or show exactor bets next week. It's going to be all super exotic, right, George?
Yep. I'm looking forward to it.
Big payouts, big payouts. We're gonna
Okay.
test the system here. All
We're gonna
right, guys.
retire, right?
So thanks everyone for your comments, and everyone take care, and we'll see you next week. All right. Good
Thanks
night,
everybody,
George.
and stay safe, everybody. Good.